Hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of Good Grief, Life After Loss, and Merry Christmas to all of my fellow grievers today. Before we get into anything serious, I feel like I need to start with a confession. And that is that last week I accidentally posted the unedited cut of my episode, which means no music, no clean transitions, no editing out the million times I say like and just my raw thoughts, uncomfortable pauses, and probably a few moments I definitely meant to delete. Actually, about 5 minutes worth of moments I meant to delete. And by the time a lovely listener, shout out Camilla, notified me of the mistake, 18 people had already listened. So, shout out to the 18 poor, lucky souls who got the director's cut of Good Grief. I really hope that is the first and only time you ever get the privilege of listening to an unedited episode of the podcast. But I will say thank you to those of you who reached out and let me know that you actually very much enjoyed getting to listen to the unedited episode. I have to pat myself on the back a little because had something like this happened even a few months ago, the unedited version would have been beyond horrible. But I'm starting to get the hang of this thing, and it actually doesn't take me hours to edit an episode anymore because I'm getting better at this whole thing. Anyways, thank you to everyone who listened, and sorry to everyone who listened to the director's cut of last week's episode. All right, let's get back on brand and continue with the episode. If you are listening to this on Christmas Day, maybe you just woke up on Christmas morning, you're driving the presents over to someone's house, or you're waiting for the rest of the family to wake up, or you are hiding in your room and pretending to still be asleep for the next few hours, this is for you. And if the room feels a little different and maybe a little more empty today because someone you love isn't there, this episode's for you. And if you're listening to this and you're actually having a really good day, this episode is for you too. This episode isn't here to tell you how you should feel. It's not here to dim your joy or force sadness or suggest that grief has one correct volume on Christmas. Because missing someone and enjoying today can exist at the same time. I mean, that's at least how I'm trying to approach Christmas. I'm actually feeling pretty festive and happy today. I am in Oregon visiting my mom this week, and we got a little sign from Sam on the night I arrived. We sat down to eat, and we looked under the table and saw a very tiny pink paper origami rabbit folded up under the dinner table. We have absolutely no idea where it came from. Neither of us made it. No kids have been in the house. It just appeared out of thin air is how it feels. It feels like it literally came from nowhere. And somehow we both immediately looked at it and said, that feels like Sam. And it wasn't big, it wasn't dramatic, it didn't change the trajectory of the day, but it still felt like a quiet hello. And an added little point to that is my mom has always felt like her signs from Sam was in the form of a rabbit or a bunny, and she even has this little statue of a hare standing up on his hind legs in her garden to remind her of Sam. And so the fact that we found this random origami rabbit in the house just as Christmas is approaching was so fitting and just felt like a perfect sign from Sam. And it came just in time for Christmas. And Christmas has a way of magnifying absence, and for some people, that absence is very, very heavy today. But for others, it's softer. For some, I hope for all of you, joy shows up anyways, despite the pain. But for others, joy doesn't show up at all on a day like today. And none of that is wrong. If today hurts more than you expected, you did not fail at healing. You did not move backwards. You are just loving someone who still matters and who isn't here with us today. And if today feels light, if you're laughing or cozy or genuinely happy, that doesn't mean you've forgotten them. It doesn't mean you love them any less. It doesn't mean you're betraying your grief. You are allowed to enjoy the holidays, even if you miss the person you lost. And that is exactly what I am doing. I think Sam would want me to enjoy the holidays. He would want me to have fun. I can't imagine any of our people would want to be watching us right now miserable and sad. They would want to see us enjoying the day and spreading cheer. So let this be your reminder that joy is not disloyal, smiling is not erasing, a good day does not cancel out love. So today, I want to celebrate all of you, all of my fellow grievers who are doing the best they can, the people getting through the day minute by minute, the people surprised to actually feel okay, the people laughing and then suddenly crying, and the people holding both joy and grief at once. However today finds you, whether it's with pain or peace or joy or something in between, I see you. I'm missing someone too, and today I think that's enough. So this was a short episode because I know we are all probably very busy today, hopefully celebrating with loved ones, with friends, families, pets, neighbors, whoever you have around you today. Hug your loved ones, hold them close. I'm wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the new year. Take care.